Bali Shrutis. Yesterday you have seen that Onkara, that Shabda, Onkara, it represents everything. Okay? How there are so many names and forms. Now, all names and forms are linked by Onkara. Okay. How? The example is given the following way. And the cows are tied, like that. Therefore, this Onkar is the name. Okay. That's called Abhidhana. And they're all the objects. The objects are all Abhideya. Okay. Now, generally we know that the name and the object are not different. They are also different. In that sense, we have all of us understand, Why? Because the name could be Gauna, that is secondary. That is, name could be changed. In Tamil Nadu, what happens is, when the girl gets married, they give a new name to the daughter-in-law. Okay. So like this, but here it is not so. The name is the object, object is the name, because they are born together, they are permanent. I have told about the origin of languages and all that I have told. They are permanent. Now, why this is told is the following. Because ultimately Brahman is to be taught, which is above both name and form. In other words, both name and form are subdued, and Brahman is taught. It is above name and form. Okay. That is why this has been told. Okay. Now, Sarvam hi etad Brahma. Sarvam hi etad Brahma. When you say Sarvam hi etad Brahma, it already means that all these names and forms have been subdued already. The moment you have come to Brahman. Are you following me? As long as you are looking at pots, jugs, bricks and tiles, okay, I say these are so many. I will also tell names. Okay. The moment I say clay, what is happening is both the names and the parts, they are getting submerged. Understanding? Similarly here, what is happening is both the names and forms are submerged to teach Brahman. And then it says, Sarvam hi etad Brahma, ayam ātmā Brahma. Okay. That Brahman is this Atman. This Atman. Remember this. Ayam ātmā. What is this ātmā? I have told you yesterday. It is the suṣuptātmā. That is the Atman that you experience in deep sleep. Okay. Now, Atma Shabda, I told you, is referring only to Sushuptatma. Okay. So that you may not forget it, I will give the actual sentence. Okay. See, Pratyakcha asau atmacha iti pratyagatma. What does it mean? Pratyakcha, inside. It is also Atma, therefore oneself. Therefore it is called Pratyagatma. What do you mean by inside? Inside is in jāgrat also there is an Atma, myself. In svapna also there is an Atma, that is myself. Atma means myself. Okay. But this is Pratyakatma, inside Atma. Therefore, Pratyagatma, Pratyakcha asau Atmacha. Pratyagatma. Next is Pratyachaiva Atma Shabdo Rudho Loke Na Anyasmin. It is only with regard to this that the word Atman is used. Nowhere else. Na Anyasmin. Are all following? Vyutpatti pakshe tatriva Atma Shabdo Vartate. Vyutpatti paksha means what? Vyutpatti means how every word originates. All the words are originating from dhatus. Okay. Now, this is also Vyutpatti is done. Okay. Taking quite a few dhatus there. How it's because of this? See, finally, this Pratyagatma, he is the Jnata, knower. He is the Karta, doer. He is the Bhokta, enjoyer. Okay. But now, you will ask the question, at that time he is not enjoying anything, or he is not acting anything, he is not seeing, knowing anything. How can you say Jnata, knower? How can you say Jnata? He is not knowing at that time anything. No. Understand this. Suppose there is a cook. While he is actually cooking, you call him as a cook, no doubt about it. When he is not cooking, do you mean to say he is not a cook? I don't understand it. Just because he is keeping quiet without doing the activity, he doesn't become somebody else. Following? Therefore, it is this Atman only who, with the help of the buddhi, only seeing the dreams, and with the help of buddhi and sharira, he is doing all the activities in the wakeful state. But there, he has thrown away everything and he is all alone. Therefore, he is actually the Jnata, Karta, Bhokta. When he takes the body, he is a Karta also. When he takes the manas, he is Bhokta also. Have you understood? Therefore, this is Jnata, Karta, Bhokta. So, this Atma is defined like this. Vyutpatti pakshe. Yachapnoti yadadatte yachatti vishayaniha yachasya santato bhavaha tasmad atmeti kirtyate. Iti Atma Shabda Vyutpatti Samaranat. What does it mean? Yachapnoti. He is actually he is spread all over. He is spread all over means what? Note this. In everybody he is the same thing. You have understood that? Sushuptatma is the same in everybody. We know it. By experience we know it. Isn't it so? Therefore, his apnoti is spread everywhere. Chapnoti. Yadadatte. That is, it is he who takes. He who takes everything. That is karta. Yachapnoti. Yadadatte. So yachapnati adadatte. Is he who takes. Yachatti vishyaniha. It is he who is eating everything. Jnata karta bhokta. Yachasya santato bhavaha. Is very important. Even when he is acting, doing the action of knowing, he has not changed. See, the cook is always a cook. Only he is now holding something and doing it. That's all. He has not changed. Are you following me? Similarly here, he is always like that only, whether he is acting or not acting. What is the difference is, in appearance it is different. He seems to be just moving around. Okay. Therefore, he is yachasya santato bhavaha. It is always his bhava, it is always retained. Chasanto bhava. Tasmad atmeti kirtyate. Why I have told this is, should clearly remember here afterwards, the very word ātmā, when it comes, you should never look into the sky. You should look into yourself. There has been the greatest handicap for sadhakas. I know say ātmā, they just blink and see somewhere else. Is it not so? The biggest danger that has happened. Okay, the very meaning of the word has simply gone somewhere. Have you understood? Every time Atma says like, remember, there is one more caution, small caution here. But in one Shruti somewhere, Atman is used, but actually it is not referring to him, it is referring to Paramatma in one place. Okay, therefore, there is Atma Grihitya Adhikarana. There in that place, what has happened is, Atma Shabda is used, so you may be tempted to think this is Pratyagatma. But it is not Pratyagatma, it is Brahman. It is Paramatma. So therefore, what does this prove? There is one place where an exception is made. Is it clear? Are you all of you following? Atma in general means only this. But there is an exception is made because of that particular situation. There is a Brahma Sutra for that. See, it is distinguished. Be careful here. Therefore, the rule is Atman is only Pratyagatma. Okay. Now you see, here, ayam ātmā brahma, when it is told, is actually Upadesha. Therefore, this Brahman, before knowing, it is called Pratyagatma Brahman. What is Pratyagatma Brahman? If you want to sit here, there is some place here. See? Pratyagatma Brahman. This is Śankarācārya's word. It is used only in one place. Remember this. Etasmacha Pratyagatma Brahma Vijñānāt. Etasmacha Pratyagatma Brahma Vijñānāt. Samsāra Bijam Ajñānam Kama Karma Pravritti Karanam Asheshato Nivartate. What does it mean? By knowing this, getting the knowledge of this Pratyagatma Brahman, actually this Pratyagatman is actually Brahman, but you don't know it. Therefore you know it, etasmacha brahmatma vijñānāt. By knowing it, what happens? Samsāra bijam ajñānam. This is the ignorance that you don't know. This is the samsāra bija. All nonsense is only rooted here. Okay. Therefore, samsāra bijam, ajñānam. Kama karma pravritti karanam. It is that is making you getting interested in all sorts of things. Okay. Well, asheshato nivartate. Everything will simply come to an end. Understood? Therefore, This is called Pratyagatma, Pratyagatma Brahma, Kshetrajna, ātmā, suṣuptātma. Okay? These are all various words in different contexts. See, how Kshetrajna is that? What is Kshetra? Idam shariram kaunteya kshetrimityabhidhiyate etadyo vetti tam prahu kshetrajna iti. This is the sharira, kshetra. One who is understanding its kshetrajna. Okay, now see. Now, there is an asana there. Asanajna has to be different from asana. It's obvious. Okay. Now here, O Kshetra, if you take a sthula sharira, Kshetrajna could be buddhi. Okay. Because buddhi, manas, you can take it. I am understanding everything. I am feeling everything. Okay. But buddhi is also kshetra. Buddhi also belongs to kshetra. No, buddhi is also understood. Therefore, the knower should be different from buddhi. Now we'll get a question. No, buddhi is understanding itself. When I say, you see this sentence, I am seeing buddhi, I am understanding the buddhi. This is a thought. Is it not so? This thought is also manas only. Therefore, how can you say that the one who is knowing the buddhi is different from buddhi? That is, it is an akshepa, it is an objection that I am raising. See, for instance, an example. You see, the skin is there. If you touch, also known. If it is touched, it is also known. Touch and being touched, both are known. Are you following? Similarly, here in the case of mind also, mind is knowing, mind is known. Take manas only. Okay. Manas is knowing manas itself. Just as it is touching, it is also knowing touching. And manas is knowing and also manas is being known. Therefore, how is it different? I suppose you are following all of them. Now see. In order to know that they are really different, first see this example. Suppose, this gets paralyzed. This gets paralyzed. When I touch it from here, I know I am touching. But I don't know that I am touched. Is it clear? Now similarly, this has become paralytic. So somebody keeps and puts it here. I know I am being touched, but I don't know I am touching. Have you understood? समझ में नहीं आया? Therefore, knowing and known, the two are made different now. Therefore, there is one who is inside, who is knowing that this is touched, this is not touched. This is being touched, not being touched. Knows everything. That is manas. Okay. Similarly, now, by the experiment of paralysis, I understood, I separated it. Are all of you following or not? But now, in this case, mind is seeing the mind itself. Mind is also knowing itself. How can you separate? Okay. You can separate it like this. In suṣupti, are you not becoming different? You are becoming different. When you are becoming different, then you know that manas is not there. I recognize the absence of manas. Therefore, when I am able to recognize the absence of manas, I cannot be manas. I have to be different from the manas. Can anyone reproduce what I have told? Huh? You want, I will explain again. Afterwards, one of you will have to tell. See, the question is, the mind is seeing itself. Therefore, similarly, how can you say that mind is different? I am the mind. Okay, I am understanding mind by mind only. Therefore, I am not different from the mind. Is it clear? I am not different from the mind. There is no way of separating mind and me. Therefore, I understand mind only with my mind. Example. There is skin. I am understanding I am being touched. And I am also understanding that I am touching. Therefore, the skin is myself. And now, how did I separate this in this case? Suppose it is paralytic. Okay. Then, I can separate now. Who am I? I am different from this body, from this hand, because I am knowing I have not separated myself from this. I am touching, but I don't know that I am being touched. Okay. Now somebody keeps it like this. I know I am being touched, but I don't know I am touching. Therefore, what has happened? Wherever this proper hand is alright, I am associated with that. I am dissociated with this. I am dissociated. Therefore, this is different from me. I have understood. This is different from me. Whereas this is myself. Okay. But I can know I am different from this also. Because if I am different from this, I can't be non-different from this. I have to be different from this also. Only the paralysis has to come here. Then you can verify it. Okay. Therefore, just as you separated here, you have separated yourself from the skin here. Now you have to differentiate yourself from the mind. Isn't it so? Now God has provided this opportunity. He himself makes you different from the mind. In suṣupti. You understood? Therefore, what does it mean? It means it is this suṣuptātmā who is the knower. He is knowing everything. Okay. Now, because he is seeing the manas also, so he must be different. Therefore, understand, when you say observer, when you say knower, jnata, karta, bhokta, it is invariably referring to your suṣuptātmā, yourself. Now Bhagavan says, kshetrajñañca api mam vidhi. Understand this Kshetrajna is also myself. Now be careful. What is this api here? The Kshetrajna is also myself. What does it mean? Api. You remember this word, is it not so? Remember, in the previous 3-4 chapters, okay, he started with 7. 7, 9, 10, 11. All Kshetra is myself, he has shown. Do you remember? Kshetra is myself. And finally, the whole Kshetra world, he stood in the form of Vishwarupa. I am myself all this. Therefore, he has already shown that the whole of Kshetra is himself. Now he is telling, Kshetrajnancha api mam vidhi. Not only Kshetra, which is myself, Kshetrajna is also myself. Okay. Therefore, Kshetrajna, Pratyagatma, Brahma, all these things are one and the same. That is actually Brahma. Only I don't know, I have to know. Have you understood? So now, I'll go ahead. Oh, I am ātmā Brahma. Okay. Now this I am ātmā Brahma is to be actually shown. Is being shown here. Step by step it is being shown. Which one? It is Upanishad 2.1.1. It's Upanishad 2.1.1. Now you see. Next. Says, I am ātmā Brahma. Actually understand that this is Brahman. Now suppose I am so much misled. Somebody, if you suddenly say you are Brahman, nobody will believe it. Okay. Therefore, it is to be done gradually. Okay. Step by step it is to be shown. So, it is done in 4 steps. So it is told, I am ātmā, I am ātmā Brahma, soyam ātmā chatushpat. What is chatushpat? He has 4 feet. 4 feet. Now what is this 4 feet? 4 feet means it is not like the legs of a cow, which are all different. Okay? The legs are like this. 25 paise, 50 paise, 75 paise, 1 rupee. This coin 1 rupee, long ago it was called kārshāpana. Kārshāpana. So kārshāpana has also 4 quarters. It's like this. What is the speciality here? 25 paise is contained in 50 paise. 50 paise is contained in 75 paise. 75 paise is contained in 1 rupee. 1 rupee, it doesn't come in change. It is always 1 only. Okay. Similarly now, Upadesham starts with this. You go on recognizing this ātmā. First you recognize that you are 25 paise. Then you understand you are more than that. You are 50 paise. Then understand more than that. You are 75 paise. Then you understand that you are 1 rupee. In which there is no transaction. Okay? Therefore, now what is being done is, in 4 steps this is being shown. Why it is called pada, feet? See, pada, the meaning comes from 2 sides. Padyate anayana iti padaha. That is, this is sadhana. That is, with the help of this you can reach gradually. Therefore, as a sadhana you take. In that case also you can call it as pada. Yeah. And padyate iti padaha. Ultimately you are going to get it only. Therefore pada. So, in both meanings it has been told it is pada. Yeah. Before you go further, if you have any questions, we'll go now step by step forward. If you got any doubt, you can ask.
How can we say that the Atma is same in everyone?
See, I think I told it very briefly. Told it. See it once again. Now, in the wakeful state, we are all different. In what sense, you see? For instance, you are having some headache. I cannot know. I will have to ask you, what is your experience? You are having headache. Only by asking I can understand. Similarly, if I am having some scratching sensation here, you will not know. You will have to ask me and know. Is it all right? Why? Because the 2 bodies are definitely different. That body is different from me. So I can certainly I can't understand what you are. That body is different from this body. Therefore, this body can't understand that body. You ask it and you can know. Now come to swapna. What is your swapna? I can't know. What is my swapna? You can't know. Because there is manas here. The 2 manas are different. Therefore, one manas cannot know another manas. You have to ask and know. Now, in the case of deep sleep, what is your experience? I don't ask. And you also don't ask me. Oh, very good. You will say, it's over. That is, without asking, you are knowing. Has it become clear? You see, actually, in experience, the patient comes, he is simply howling, and doctor, hey, what is the pain? Pain here? No, here? No, here. There. Therefore, even the doctor who is paid to know your disease, you will have to certify that the pain is here. Okay, he can't know it by himself. He told, oh, it's a minor operation. Don't worry. He told, operation is over. Next day he came. How's the pain? There's no pain. What? Why are you grumbling? What has happened? No, I did not get good sleep. What happened in sleep? I was getting all sorts of dreams. What dreams? Oh, it happened like that. Oh, don't worry. It will be all right. You have something. Third day he came. Said, is there pain? No pain. No pain. Did you get good sleep? Very good sleep. That's all right, he will go. Yeah. Good sleep means what? Does he ask? What's the meaning there? The meaning is, if I am knowing somebody else's experience without asking him, okay, it must be the same. Leave alone these arguments. We all know that we are all one. Because all the differences are there only in the bodies and in the minds. All the differences are only in the bodies and the minds. Okay. Now we are different from both bodies and minds. Therefore, how can there be difference? What is it?
With this process of knowing,
Ah.
we are talking now, but in suṣupti also, we know that we are not there or whatever. But this is also known only in jāgrat. It is never known in suṣupti also.
Very good. Okay. Let it be known at any time. We are glad if it is known, that's all. That's sufficient for now. Okay. There is absolutely no difference. See, a man is not a man, not a woman, nothing. In spite of it, you look at this. Oh, in no other language it is like this. In Hindi it is like this. You know there is no connection with the body. But the man says, "Acha so gaya." Or a woman says, "Acha so gayi." Hey, you take linga even there. Where it is not. That's all. Therefore, this is one and the same. That is why it says, "Yachapnoti." It is covering everybody. It is spread everywhere. Have you understood? Yachapnoti? It covers everybody. The same thing. Okay? Therefore, this is soyam ātmā chatushpat. Okay. Now remember this figure. Okay. Now once again I will repeat. Here, the question is the following. Everybody knows that I am there. In suṣupti, nobody says I was not there. I was dead. Nobody says. The remarkable thing you have to notice is the following. If you want to certify the existence of anything, take any object. You will see its shape or color or its activity or its something, some feature you will know and say it is there. Is it not so? Now, in deep sleep, there is absolutely nothing to be shown. Nothing can be described. Though there is absolutely nothing, how is it that I cannot say that I am not there? I won't say I am not there. I know, though I am not able to recognize it. It's a remarkable feature. The more you think about such things, a lot of nonsense will get out of this head. The more you try to know it. What is this mystery? There's nothing there. It's myself. But I know I am there. Therefore, who am I? What is this I? Therefore, you say it is yourself and you don't have to get certified for your existence. Because it's yourself. Actually, it is true you. It is in truth. That is your, what shall I say, your true form is that. Okay. Now, the thing is, it has been told, but I am just repeating so that you may you get reminded. Though from my experience I know that at that time I was different, totally different from the body, totally different from the mind, totally different from indriyas, everything. I know it. So I know two things about myself. I know I am there, and I also know I am not connected with anything. Okay. But what am I doing? The moment I am awake, I am associating myself with the body. So whatever the body does, I say I am doing. The eye sees, I am seeing. Okay. And whatever the mind does in swapna, I say I went there, I went here, I was sitting, I was roaming, I was... Therefore, actually I feel I am the body. I feel I am this body. It is not simply tell it. For instance, Śankarabhāṣya is just he's my brother, they will say. Brother means what? Is like a brother. They will simply introduce later, just for sort of intimacy. Okay. It's not like that. Here I identically feel I am the body. If someone touches it, I am touched. Why are you touching me? Okay. Therefore, when there is no connection with the body, I am experiencing, feeling the connection means my knowledge of myself is wrong. When I say I am a man, I am telling a wrong thing. Because what is wrong in this sentence? I don't know who I am. You know it. I means what? I am referring to this pratyekātmā. I also know that I don't know myself. This sentence needs analysis. When you don't know yourself, in jāgrat. When you are awake, if you are asked, what were you at that time? Anybody will say, I don't know. Okay. That is in other words, with the buddhi, I am not at all able to know him. Therefore, I don't know who he is. When I am awake, my only ability is to take the help of the buddhi and understand anything. Okay. At that time, I was without buddhi. Therefore, I am not able to understand him at all. Though it is myself. Okay. Therefore, understand yourself when it says, when Shastra is explaining things in order to make you understand, who is it that has to understand? The one in jāgrat. The very word is, you understand means, only it is referring in jāgrat. You have to understand it properly. You have to understand with your buddhi. Okay. Therefore, now I want to try to understand myself with the help of buddhi. So how does Shastra proceed? See, carefully I have told, but I am reminding you. Now, just now I am telling, and the body goes, I am going. And the body sits, I am sitting. When it is standing, I am standing. Therefore, I think I am responsible for my standing up and for my sitting, my going. So Shastra points out, see, Standing up is an activity. It needs some force. Okay. And if that force is there, it can certainly stand up. Now you are telling that you are using that force. No, you are not using that force. Who is using that force? Somebody else. It is Vaishvanara. Is it clear? That is, I take the basis of my own ignorant statement. I am standing up, I am moving around. But I don't know who I am. Therefore, I can't utter that sentence. Standing is correct. But who can you say you are responsible for standing? Somebody else may be there. Okay. Therefore, who is it that is responsible? Ask. Then you will know it is Vaishvanara. Now here, I gave the example of the grass body, okay, and its activities, like standing, walking and all that. But now in this Upanishad, we are concentrating only on Jnatritva, knowership, not Kartritva or Bhoktritva. We are concerned only with Jnatritva. Therefore, the question is asked like this. I say I am knowing everything. No. If anybody asks, what do you think? I know. I have struggled to understand. I have understood it. You all say this. But actually, as I told you, the moment you see something to understand, there is a tremendous process going inside the head. Some of you may be knowing it, some of you may not be knowing it. Okay. What are all the things that are happening? So complex. In fact, the brain is there, the nervous connections and all that, some of the junctions and all that. They are unbelievably complicated. Unbelievable. You can't imagine it. So complex. And what is that complex structure is doing, is achieving? Then finally it gives you a knowledge. Therefore, the whole brain is acting as the whole brain is acting as one unit. Whatever is happening, I don't know. Scientists will come and tell me, oh, it is this, that is happening, this is happening, so on and so forth. But I don't know anything. I simply know the object. I know. There's the wall, there's the door. Okay. But all that process is necessary. But I don't know that. I know this. Therefore, the whole brain as a whole is working in such a fashion that finally it gives you this, the knowledge, you take it, that is sufficient. All the rest of the thing I will look after. Who is telling it? It is Vaishvanara. Are you understanding this? Now you see, I will explain it in very simple terms which you will know. Take this shloka, Bhagavad Gita. Tell it. Sarvasya chaham hridasannivishtaha matta smritir jnanam apohanancha. Sufficient. What God is telling is this. See, Sarvasya chaham hridasannivishtaha. I am staying in the hearts of everybody and I am making people understand everything and I am responsible for their memory and I am responsible for their forgetfulness. Matta smrutihi jnanam apohanancha. Something remarkable. If you have to understand all the implications, you'll be surprised. Now see how it is. You take for instance, jnana. I'm understanding something. Okay, leave. Simply, this is a cloth, this is red, etc. Leave simply. Suppose there are complicated things. Okay. I don't understand at all. I go on thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Finally, I understand. Sometimes people think for several years. Scientists, people think for several years. Finally, they understand. When do they understand? They are not sitting there and working for it. No. They have and they have even forgotten. They are simply going in the road. Suddenly it comes. I have understood. They are so happy, they run to the house and write down. Okay. Now the question is, you are the person who did not understand. You are the person having doubts. How can you yourself find an answer? In fact, if you could find an answer, why couldn't you do it even in the beginning? Why did you have to struggle? These are all simple, direct questions we have to ask. Okay. Therefore, what Shastra says the following. Suppose you think, sincerely, diligently, for a long time, that itself is tapas. For that, when that tapas is complete, Bhagavan simply gives you the knowledge that you are searching for. This is the only thing, answer. Those who know this, they will accept it. For instance, Ramanujam, the mathematician. He reads bizarre looking formulas. It's simply your head will reel. Right, all things, this is equal to pi, you will say, something like. How on earth could you rate this? When people ask, I don't know. Lakshmi comes and tells me. Bhagavati Lakshmi comes and tells me. I was very honest. Therefore, knowing is the result of tapasya. That is what the Shastra says. No, somebody may fight here, but you will understand in smriti. At the right time, you have to remember it. At the right time, you have to remember it. If God thinks that if you succeed there, you may get some advantage for which you are not competent now. Suppose that is the situation. Then you won't remember. You will forget it. I will give you an example. Two people, ekastapo dviradhyayi, they do combined study. They are doing combined study very well, quite good, both of them. And what happened? Both of them went to the exam. Okay. One person, he has finished the paper some 5 minutes earlier and he is coming to his room, the other fellow's room. Wait here. He came out. He is crestfallen like this. Hey, what happened to you? No, I say. What happened, I say? A 30-mark question he left. Which one? I could never remember. Don't know what happened. What question, sir? He told them. Arey, you yourself taught me day before yesterday. You taught me day before yesterday. I remembered it and wrote it. You forgot it, is it? This happens or not in life? Why? See the reason. The reason is, if he passes the examination, he has to get a position for which he is not entitled. This person is entitled, so he remembers. He is not entitled, therefore he forgets. Have all of you understood this? Shastra tells very clearly, in our daytime dealings, it is Vaishvanara who is sitting here and actually guiding us. Okay. Don't think we have no free will. We have free will. He allows you to wander. Okay. But he guides you according to your karma. When the right time has come, he will say, if you want the answer, you go to here. You see that. See this. Okay. Therefore, all this I have told. Why I have told? Because it is Vaishvanara who is really controlling our buddhi in your jāgrat state. Okay, is it clear? Now you will understand easily. The next sloka. See, this mantra is this: Jāgrat sthāno bahishprajñah saptāngah ekonvimshati mukha sthūla bhug vaishvānarah pratamah pādah. See here. Now, this Vaishvanara is being described. What is this? He is Jāgrata Sthāna. That is, when we are in Jāgrat, he is working, therefore, his position is in our Jāgrat. His position is in our Jāgrat. Jāgrata Sthāna. Bahishprajñah. What is Bahishprajñah? That is, he is getting the knowledges. Prajna is knowledge. He is getting knowledges of outside things. Bahishprajñah. Ekona vimshati mukha. He is having 19 doors for knowledge. What are the 19 doors? You will all be knowing. Pancha karmendriya, Pancha jnanendriya, Pancha prana, Mana buddhi chitta ahankara. Okay. So, all these 19 are responsible for getting prajna. That is, through karmendriyas, I get prajna. This activity, this, that, so on and so forth. Working, not working. Okay. Then through jnanendriyas. Okay. And everything. All these things I am getting knowledge. Alright. Therefore, is ekona vimshati mukha. Sthula bhuk. That is, he is eating. He is eating grass food. Oh, pulka, oh, dal, everything he is eating. Sthula bhuk. Vaishvanara pratamah pādāh. Now we see. See. Who is this Vaishvanara? Means he is saptanga. That is, he has 7 limbs. Okay. What are these 7 limbs? Yes. Oh, एतस्यात्मनो वैश्वानरस्य मूर्धे सुतेजाः चक्षुर्विश्वरूपः प्राणः पृथग्वर्त्वात्मा सन्देहो बहुलोपस्थिरेव हरिः पृथिव्यै उपादौ. See, means the following. There was one Ashwapati. He was a Raja. Some rishis, they were Brahmanas. Okay. These are Kshatriya. So they told, this Vaishvanara Vidya, that is Vidya about Vaishvanara, if you learn that knowledge and you do meditation on him, upasana, then it's a very great thing. Okay. Therefore, we want to know that Vaishvanara upasana. Who knows it well? This Ashwapati knows it. Then let us all go. So they went to Ashwapati. Actually, with all devotion they went. They carried samit and all that. With devotion they went. Now, what does Śankarācārya say here? They are Brahmanas. These are Kshatriya. But in spite of it, when it comes to question of knowledge, you don't look at anywhere. You go. That should be your attitude also. He teaches. It should be your attitude. It's a question of knowledge. You should go anywhere. Okay. Remember, this land is Bharata. What is Bharat, you know? Bha is knowledge. Rata. The people here, they enjoy in knowledge. Just common people, they enjoy knowledge. I've seen this speciality of this society here. Everybody is interested in knowledge. In fact, recently for the past 20 years, some things are changing. Everywhere, if sannyasi or anybody goes, children will do namaskar, and afterwards the parents will say, Swamiji, bless so that he may become a good scholar. Everywhere, only this. Everybody was telling this. No, people say, bless him that he may get a good job. See, this change has taken place in 20 years. I have myself been seeing it. Please bless him, he becomes a good scholar. There's something basically wrong. If all of you don't become alert, you will degenerate more. Give him partners for knowledge, for wisdom. Okay, it's much more important. Therefore, they went to Ashwapati, and then Ashwapati went on asking each of the person, you seem to be knowing something about Vaishvanara. What are you doing till now? Oh, that Vaishvanara is actually the Surya. Therefore, oh, that is myself. Therefore, I was doing upasana like that. He says, no. Surya is not the entire thing. Surya is only his eyes. That is all. Not more than that. Okay. Somebody says, no, I was taking him as this bhumi itself, Vishwanara. No. These are only his 2 feet. That's all. Nothing more. I was worshipping this whole waters as Vaishvanara. No. That's only his bladder. Nothing else. Okay. Then he says, no. Each one of you are saying only one part of it. This is not correct. Actually, Vaishvanara is this entire universe. All these things that you have told are only parts, his parts, limbs. In other words, what is Vaishwanara? Say, Vaishwanara is this whole world. Next, see this. Now you will get a hopeless contradiction in this mantra. What is the contradiction? Vaishwanara means everything. If everything is himself, then what is outside of him? What is inside of him? See, for instance, I am not everything. I am only this much. Therefore, outside of me, there is something. Inside of me, there is something. Keeping the body as the boundary, everything lying outside is outside for me. Inside is inside for me. But when he is everything, what is outside for him? Are you understanding or not? Therefore, Vaishwanaraha Bahishprajnaha means Vaishwanara is the one who is seeing everything outside. If you say, there is no outside at all, how can he become Bahishprajna? Is it clear? And moreover, you see, Vaishwanara does not sleep at all. See, because when one is sleeping, another is awake. Okay, therefore he has to work there. Therefore he has to be always awake only. Therefore, what do you mean by telling jāgrat sthana? Okay. Next, see, all of us know that after this entire universe was created, at the end everything came, like food, like plants and everything. Is it not so? Therefore, Vaishwanara, to fill up his belly, whatever it is, there is no meaning that he eats annam. He can't eat chapati and all that. There is no meaning in that. It's called his sthula book. What's the meaning? None of this applies to him. Are you understanding the question or not? Sthula book. Bahishprajnaha. Jāgrat sthanaha. Ekonvimshati mukha. Ekonvimshati mukha, perhaps it is there. Let us grant it. Okay. Because Surya is his eyes. Therefore, Ekonvimshata, let it grant. What about this? First, have you all of you understood the question? Therefore, what is the meaning of this? Meaning is the following. See, who is Jāgrat sthana? I. Is it not so? No, I am awake. After when I go to sleep, I am not awake. Okay. And I am sthula bhuk. I am bahishprajna. I can understand. Therefore, what does it mean? It means that when I say I am bahishprajna, I am telling, I am understanding outside things, I say. I am doing this without knowing who I am. In this sentence, I am knowing outside things when I say, I really don't know what I am. But I am making this sentence. Therefore, what does Shastra do? See, knowing outside things is an activity. The activity of it is final knowledge. That knowledge occurs in this buddhi here. Everything is being performed by Vaishwanara Atma. but you think you have understood it. Therefore, yours is adhyasa, and this adhyasa has been done adhyaropa on him. Are you clear? See, I am Bhishprajna. Now, I have told you already, if I want to know my real nature, suppose I keep myself as Bhishprajna. Okay. Then when I become Antahprajna, I am not Bhishprajna. When I become Bhishprajna, I am not Antahprajna. Okay. When I go to suṣupti, I am Prajnanagana. I am none of this. Therefore, who am I? Don't know. Is it alright? Now, how I am recognizing myself? I am recognizing myself only through the knowledge of outside things. In wakeful state. So, getting knowledge of outside thing, I think it is my effort and I am doing it. That is, some action is taking place in the buddhi. I am owning the responsibility for that. Okay. But Shastra is telling, don't own the responsibility for that activity because it is being performed by somebody else. Have you understood? Therefore, if you want to understand, you first know that it is only adhyasa. I don't know who I am. You have understood it. Because I don't know who I am, how can you take the responsibility? See, when I don't know who I am, how can I say, I did this? It's a plain question. I say, I did this. In this sentence, I don't know who am I. So how can I say whether I am doing this? Therefore, Shastra says, after all, you are being guided by the action. You are that, okay, Vaishvanara, who is actually doing it. Therefore, all this activity is being performed there. Therefore, listen here. Don't identify yourself with here. You identify yourself there. Have you understood now? Let me tell it once again. I am owning the responsibility for knowing. Isn't it so? No, I don't know who I am. Shastra has to tell me. Generally, suppose I don't know who is the cook. Okay. I eat only these things and say, who is the cook? And they will show somebody. Isn't it so? Similarly, when you are going, you are taking the knowledge only through action. Shastra is telling, the action is performed by him. Therefore, actually you are not this Pratyekātma sitting here. You identify yourself with that. Your sentence, I agree, you are doing it. But only you don't know who you are. I am telling you, you are Vaishvanara.
Vaishvanara is not inside us.
Let him be inside, he is everywhere.
Then why should I look there then?
Because see, he is not only here. See, when I look only here, I don't recognize the activity is going there, for which I am not responsible. But he is responsible for all activity. Therefore, it's not yourself, it is there. And you also know, remember this Pratyekātma is the same in everybody. Therefore, you pull that information. Therefore, who is this Vaishvanara who is pervading everywhere? I am not pervading. I know that. Therefore, this Vaishvanara, you see that. I will take your sentence. You are understanding outside things. Okay. But this action is performed by that. Therefore, it is my adhyasa here. That is adhyaropa there. Vaishvanara is not Bahishprajna. Vaishvanara is not Sthulabhuk. Have you understood? But I am in my adhyasa, I am Bahishprajna, I am Sthulabhuk. Okay. But the responsibility for these actions is not yourself, it is he.
What I understand is that Bahishprajna and the school both these words are being used in relation to the ignorant me.
I didn't even hear you properly. Huh?
Because I'm ignorant, that is why these words are being used. Bahishprajna
Yeah. No, 1 minute. The word Bahishprajna is, you know, because you are understanding only outside things. Is that so? Therefore, you know that you are Bahishprajna. You know that you are Sthulabhuk. You know you are eating something.
So these are being used in relation to me.
Yes, in relation to you. But the activity that is happening, you are thinking, I am myself doing. No, it is being done by him. Yes?
Swami, is Vaishvanara same as nature?
Huh?
Is it same as what we say in English, nature?
Nature. Huh?
Vaishvanara is
Huh?
nature.
Huh? See, let it be Prakriti. But when I say Vaishvanara, he is a personified thing. Nature pervades him also. Nature is much more than say, Vaishvanara. Nature is much more. Nature pervades even him. Okay. Therefore, for all activity, nature is responsible. But nature is inanimate. Therefore, there must be one prompter to get it done by nature. We are in search of him who is the prompter. Okay. Therefore, following my understanding of Bahishprajnatva, Sthulabhuk, etc., the action is being performed by him. Therefore, you will be wise if you don't identify yourself with this body, you identify with Vaishvanara. Let me repeat. You are after all understanding yourself through action. Okay. But the action is not being performed by you, as you yourself know. I told you about the brain. So many things take place. It's astounding. In fact, if I go on talking about it, 10 days it won't be over. It's simply horrible complexity is there. Okay. I know I am not doing it. Therefore, who is doing it is here. Therefore, identify yourself with them. That sentence, take that sentence. I am doing this. Okay, correct. But this I is not you here. This I is there. Have you understood it now? Huh?
This is the first step.
This is the first step. This is the first step. जागृत स्थानो बहिष्प्रज्ञ सप्तांग एकोनविंशतिमुख स्थूलभुक् वैश्वानरः प्रथमः पादः. Okay. See here. Okay. All these things are. Acha. Oh, Vaishvanara means what? He says, Vishvesham Naranam Anekatha Nayanat Vaishvanaraha. That is, he is the one of all the Naras, all the Jivas, okay, who is Nayati. He is leading them. It is he who is performing this action. Okay. Therefore, Vaishvanara, okay, you can see it in another way also. Other way is the following. Other way is, now looking at the body I am telling outside. Is it not so? Therefore, when I say I am an extrovert, seeing outside, I am only taking this body as my boundary. Okay. Now, when the body is the boundary, I am thinking that this body is me. Shastra is this. No, this body is made of saptadhatus. Asti, majja, all these things, okay? Saptadhatu. The same things are everywhere, in everybody. Why is it you should identify only with this? Why not with all? There is nothing wrong. Because the reason is this. You are now referring to the activity. You are not referring to your body. You are referring to the activity. Activity is performed in everywhere. The same activity. Therefore, when you are guided by the activity, why can't you take everything as yourself? That is Vaishvanara. Is it clear or not?
Inside and outside, Vaishvanara is same.
Huh?
Inside and outside, Vaishvanara is same.
Yes. Vaishvanara is same. The inside and outside means I am referring to only the bodies. You take that. Sthula bodies if you take, the same principle whenever if somebody gets fever, the same medicine is given for everybody. Okay. Therefore, essentially the same dhatus are there. Therefore, when you are trying to understand the activator, understand this word? When you are trying to understand the activator through that action only you have to understand. Therefore, Vaishvanara everywhere is the same thing. Therefore, don't limit your body, don't limit yourself to the body. Extend this identification to whole Vaishvanara. I suppose you are following the logic. Why should you extend? Because now I am guided by the action. This action is done, whoever is responsible for the action, I am that. Okay. For the same action it is being done there. Therefore he is responsible. Therefore I am myself. Vaishvanara. Now, as a basis for this, never forget this point. When you do this, you are not taking a completely wrong step. Why? Because you know that the Pratyagatma is really the same everywhere. Is it or is it not? When Pratyagatma is the same everywhere, okay, therefore, don't look at the body and limit yourself inside. It's the same outside. Therefore, there also I am only there also. Therefore, that body is also myself. That body is also myself. Everything is myself. Why? Because Pratyagatma is the same. Are you understanding each step? Suppose this basis were not there. Pratyagatma is the same. As we can all feel, we feel it. Therefore, they are telling something which we can't understand at all. It's not like that. There is a basis for your feeling. Therefore, Shastra is telling something peculiar. which we can just forget it. It's not like that. It is based on your own experience. Remember, I have told Ajñāta Jñāpaka. What is Ajñāta Jñāpaka? Jñāpaka is we will be knowing, but our attention will not have gone there. Therefore, it brings to your attention all these facts. When you know that Pratyagatma is the same in everybody, okay, all these things are corollaries. It's only a corollary. There also I am myself, therefore that body is also myself. Therefore, Vishvesham Naranam Anekadhanayanat. In all ways, he is only he who is taking. Is it clear? Any question? Huh? Huh? Ajñāta Jñāpaka is, it will be in my experience, but I have not paid attention to it. Therefore, Shastra reminds you.
But in jāgrat, I can actually feel the difference. In suṣupti, I know that my experience is same as everybody.
Yeah.
But in jāgrat, I can feel the difference.
Okay. Therefore, the difference that you are feeling is due to adhyasa, which is mithya jnana. That is also feeling, this is also your feeling, I understand. But that feeling, in that feeling there is no adhyasa. Are you understanding this? See, in the understanding of suṣupti, the oneness there is no adhyasa. Therefore, it's not wrong understanding. Whereas when you are seeing the difference, you yourself know it is a wrong understanding. Therefore, don't give so much of credence to your difference, because it is wrong knowledge. Is all right? We'll stop here. Okay. Boliye. Shruti Smriti Purana.
Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Śankarācārya Keshavam Bādarayanam Sudra Bhāṣya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murtike Parikākine Vyomavatyapta Vedhaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha.